Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls Remastered. In our last video, we entered the painted world of Artorias, and in this episode we're going to do a little bit of farming just to show how to collect all of the souvenirs of reprisal, and then also take on the rest of the level. So, what you want to do is put on the... what's this called again? The Symbol of Avarice. You also want to wear the covetous gold serpent ring, and if you can, you don't want to be in human form, and carry some humanity. You see in the upper left hand corner, we're carrying 5. That will boost your item discovery. And all you do is, it's also a great way to farm souls. But all I did to get 10 souvenirs of reprisal was go through this path. Just keep in mind that you do lose some health while wearing the Symbol of Avarice. And I ran over to this corner and awaited some of the crow enemies. And then if you are lucky, they will drop an item. Souvenir of reprisal. And we have a total of 10. And we need 10 in order to level up our Covenant when we get to that point to get Dark Moon Blade. And I believe we are 1 soul level away. I think because this took a decent amount of farming, we actually are now at level 28 or 29 for Faith. Let me do a quick check. Also don't need this on anymore. And we can put on all of our weapons. I think we were using the bow. Oh, my goodness. Always interrupted when trying to get through this stuff. Okay. So we'll throw on our bow real quick. Okay, and we'll throw on our target shield just for parrying purposes. Okay, we should be good now, and we no longer need the covetous gold serpent ring. So let's throw on Chloranthy. Okay. So as you can see, we're at level 29 for Faith, and 1 more level needed, and then we'll start probably working a combination of probably endurance for a bit, and maybe some dexterity. Okay. So we can continue on with the level. Okay, we're actually going to go this way first. Okay, picked up a pyromancy. Okay, we're waiting for an NPC to show up. Or an invader, I should say. Okay, here we go. Now I believe this is a pyromancer. Okay. You're taking care of Dark Sphere Jeremiah. And picked up the Notched Whip. Let's check out some items. Look, I hear enemies. We should be... Okay. A whip with sharp spikes, and this is actually going to just be a whip that causes bleed. I've actually never used it. And we also picked up a pyromancy, I believe acid surge. Yes, I believe acid surge. So not all pyromancy originates in the Great Swamp. One hears rumors of unknown pyromancers inhabiting various lands, and this spell is the work of one such Outlander. So that is, if you emit acid surge, you will degrade equipment of a player. Let's just explore the area a little bit. I know some of these spots require a key. I always forget which ones do. Must be that one. Another ring of sacrifice. I believe there's one more spot we didn't quite check that is over here. Okay, so this is the bone wheel area. We want to take the other way, I think. If I remember correctly, this way is not at those... It's not going to be great for us. Now that I think about it, we're going to want a shield with a little more defense, just because of the way that the bone shield skeleton enemies are. Okay. Okay, run around the phalanx. You can also kill them for a lot of souls. Oh wow, we're at 40,000 souls already. Must have been good old Jeremiah. Okay, you're gonna want to hop down. And kind of keep your shield out. Because these enemies can do massive damage if they hit you. There are some hidden walls, or secret walls here. Pyromancy, Fire Surge. Here we go. Definitely not an enemy to be messed around with. You have to always be careful. Annex key. Okay, lots of bone wheels in this area for sure, so just be very careful. Okay, just keep taking them down one at a time. There's a couple more in here, I believe. I think that might be all of them. Almost thought there was another spot here somewhere. Opened a door. There we go. So here's the shortcut. That'll take you right to the boss, I believe. We do have a couple more spots to explore in the Painted World of Ariamis, however. Kind of feels a little funny dressed up as Lordran, even though he's such a bad dude, and then we took care of Lordran, and now we've become Lordran. But it's a very cool outfit, I think. Oh, here we go. Already took care of that part. Okay, let's quick go back to the fire and reset everything, just because we are pretty much out of Estus. now we have our 30 faith, so we're good there. Now we can switch our shield back. And you'll notice we are doing quite a bit of damage now. 392 using the Fury Sword, and we're only at +3. Granted, we're not going to use this weapon for the majority of the playthrough, or for the remaining of the playthrough, just for a couple areas. This area and also against the Four Kings, because they're weak to fire. Wait, we have to do the annex area. I almost forgot about that. So many little parts to this level. Because the annex area is another great spot to farm these souvenirs of reprisal, as well as get the, I believe, the Ember for using the occult path, which we're going to want to try out. Okay, let's do a quick read of the description. Key to the annex in the painted world of Ariamis. In the wintry painted world, there is a structure resembling an old cathedral. Its annex serves as a type of storehouse. Okay, so lots of fire, toxin, bubble enemies over here, as well as birds. Okay, the Dark Ember. I guess the enemy just died. Okay, be careful here. Oh, he doubled up on us. I think we're gonna die here. That's okay. Those lovely birds always get me. First, let's take out this guy so he doesn't sneak up behind us. coming at for us now. The Miracle Vow of Silence. And I think we missed out on a souvenir reprisal, but that is okay. We've already got our 10. Ooh, the Velka set. Okay, let's take a look at some items we picked up. Where is that dark ember? Here we go, dark ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. The church long hid the forbidden black ember, and no living blacksmith knows of it. Ascend +5 divine weapons to occult weapons. Occult weapons were used to hunt the gods and are effective against their followers and kin. So I believe this would be an upgrade path that should be effective against enemies like Gwyn if we were to use that weapon against the final boss of the game. Vow of Silence is a miracle. Secret rite of the black-haired witch Velka prevents casting of magic within effect area. Velka, the goddess of sin, is a rogue deity, but she is versed in arts both new and old, and is considered to have great range of influence even as gods are concerned. Okay, we also picked up Fire Surge a little moment ago. Pyromancy 4 into the Great Swamp creates a surge of flame from the palm of hand. Not all pyromancies originate in the Great Swamp. Kind of the same description as Acid Surge, I believe. And then really gotta clean up this inventory a bit. Okay, Black Cleric Robe. Robe worn by partners serving Velka, the goddess of sin. The partner's attire is uniformly black in color and said to be imbued with Velka's mystical power, which provides resistance against all manner of magic. And the Mask of Velka. The partners listen to the confessions of sinners, urging reflection and salvation. Their mask symbolized separation from worldly desires. Let's just see how this looks once. Does not match. Kinda silly. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, hurt enemy. Okay, a couple more spots to look at. Like we missed something over here potentially. Lots of bird enemies here. Red sign soapstone. Soul of a warrior. Just roll down here. I think that should do it. Okay, so earlier in the game we encountered an undead dragon. We're about to encounter another one. So just kind of grab the items. Kind of time that one. Okay, we have taken out that dragon. Picked up a dragon scale as well as a different shield, I believe. The blood shield. The blood shield spoken of in the Lost Legends, the red of blood, slightly enchanted and boosts various resistances, such as pretty good fire resistance. And this is kind of a goofy part. I think you have to just time this just right. So weird jump attack that you gotta do, and then it'll move. It's not gonna work with that weapon. There we go. Just gotta get your jump attack lined up correctly. Okay. Now we do not have much health going on here. So if you remember the doorway that we opened up when we were down by the bone meal skeletons is right here. You can see the statues looking right at us, and this door is now open. Oh boy. What if we can parry? Oh. We might die here. Did not go well for us there. But that's okay. We'll just hop right back. To be expected with no health left at that time. And no pyromancies either. Every time. The leaping jump attack of the Hollow. Surprisingly effective. We're just gonna run right back where we were. Watch out for the ambush. Oh my goodness. Did it to us again. And again. Oh, did not make you do that, my friend. Oh, you think I'd learn, but it just keeps on happening. There we go. A little sloppier than I would have liked, but we have made it through. No longer be needing Kalog's Fury Sword, and we can switch to the Yaito again. And we'll want our bow back on. Okay, so this is an interesting encounter. It is an optional boss in the sense that, one, it's an optional area, and two, you actually don't have to fight this boss because the boss will let you actually leave. So you are perfectly fine with just leaving the area and you never have to fight the boss at all. If you need the trophy, I could see why you would want to fight the boss. If you want the souls, if you don't like the boss as a creature, I could see you wanting to fight it, but there's actually no reason or need to fight the boss. This is Crossbreed Priscilla.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Now, I have this feeling that I very rarely fight Crossbreed Priscilla just because she's not openly hostile. To me, I just let her chill. You can get a cool weapon if you chop off that tail, though. Just saying. But I always just let her chill. It's interesting to look at the connection, kind of, whether real or not, with Dark Souls 3, because there is a painted world, it's cold, and there is a boss that has a scythe. Just interesting correlation right there, or connection. Okay, we're just going to kind of run our way out of here. No need to fight any of these guys again. We've already done that. Okay, we can get one level here. Let's keep working our endurance up. Oh, it's dexterity. Let's get our endurance up to 30. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. We were able to finish the Painted World of Ariamis and escape the entire level without having to take too much time. Only a couple of deaths, not too bad. We also picked up enough of the Souvenirs of Reprisal, so when we do encounter Gwendolyn, which is right over there, we will be able to join the Covenant and Blade the Dark Moon, or Blades of the Dark Moon Covenant, and then we can get Dark Moon Blade. But I would like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will talk again real soon. And in our next episode, kind of rewind that. Kind of messed up on that part, but so in our next episode we are going to be looking at the catacombs, because we gotta get the ring that is needed to open that area up right there. So now I would like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will talk again real soon.